The National Union of Metal Workers in South Africa is now entering day 2 of their indefinite strike outside Ford Motor Company, South Africa. On Thursday, the union called Ford arrogant and not forthcoming when it came to the issue of negotiations. The union wants Ford to negotiate on the matter of profit sharing. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala joins us now. Nqobile, good morning. What's happening where you are?
Good morning, Iman. Well, the numbers are starting to be shown really from the start of the morning. We saw less people coming in, but now numbers are starting to show. You'll remember the 3,000 that Numsa has spoken about, saying that they are representing a lot of people that work for Ford. So people are now coming outside. They're waiting for the time when they'll be able to get that address from Numsa. It was expected to start at about 9 o'clock in the morning, and now we are, of course, with SAFTU, who is part of the federation where Numsa currently is. And Trevor, my question today is, you've sent out a statement in support of what's happening here. The question is why?
Look, Numsa is our biggest affiliate, but on top of that, it's because these are issues of workers, and issues of workers around the sharing of the surplus value that is made by the business, which is created by workers, which we think that workers are entitled to. So, of course, wherever workers are struggling, the South African Federation of Trade Unions always has to intervene, whether those workers belong to one of its affiliates or not.
You talk about how this affects the workers. How would this profit sharing, in your way, help workers?
Look, maybe let's establish the basics. Firstly, where does this profit comes from? We think that the profit comes from the surplus value. Surplus value can only be created by the congelation in the labor process by workers themselves. So when we come to the sharing of this surplus value, we see that the company is pocketing a lot of billions in profit, but the workers are getting lesser. What they are getting is incentive bonus, which is mainly based on target production, like they are given targets for production on a monthly basis or on a quarterly basis. Those are the types of bonuses that are given to workers, and they are only accrued to them only on the basis that they can slave themselves to a certain extent. So what workers are demanding is an annual bonus, which is a guaranteed bonus on an annual basis, given the fact that the company is making surpluses and profits on an annual basis.
And I can imagine these are conversations that you've had as a federation with Numsa. They've said that they're going to be on indefinite strike until there's these conversations that they can have with Ford. What does this mean in terms of Numsa, and what does that mean for SAFTU? Are you going to be supporting this?
Can you repeat that?
How are you going to support Numsa?
Look, our support, of course, firstly is to mobilize our own affiliates to ensure that there is extra members of the federation on the ground supporting the workers, but secondly, to give it support in many other ways, including organizing. So those are the forms of support, but Numsa, of course, has the capability, the capacity to be able to carry the strike itself. Remember, strikes become successful only on the basis that workers in a particular plant are able to sit and the process where they render their labor power, because their power only comes there.
Thank you very much. That's Trevor Shaku. He is the spokesperson for SAFTU. He's just joined here in a form of support for Numsa, Iman.
Nqobile Madlala, thank you very much for that.